Okay, so we are going to go over step 4 on the Tree of Life lesson, which is confusing a few people. So let's see. This is a cladogram that I want you to make, but I want you, instead of having these animals right here, I want you to choose 5 of your own using the deep tree. So I go here, I click on play game, and then I chose 2 random animals because this is what I wanted to see. So when you watch the video, it shows you, like if I press deep tree, at the bottom it says relate, and you turn the relate on. And then you compare 2 species with the species gallery, and most of the time it's going to give you this image. Okay, so on these DNA marks, I have my derived characters, which are my do not pass go points. So I am going to start with the very primitive bacteria. And I know bacteria are unique from everything right here because it is prokaryote, which means it doesn't have a nucleus. So that will be easy on my cladogram. So I go here and I go like this. I'm going to put bacteria right here. And then my do not pass go, my derived character, it's going to be eukaryote. And then I go right here. And I pick another living thing. So let's see. Everything above this point has to be a eukaryote. So I go to my next dividing point, which is bilateral. So I think of something that does not have bilateral symmetry that I want to use. Okay, so let's think. Coral. Coral in a coral reef is not the same on both sides. That's what bilateral means. You can cut it in half and get the same 2 sides. So then I put another derived character. So this is bilateral symmetry. So anything above this point has to be bilateral, and anything below this point is not. So my next living thing is going to be a eukaryote, and it's going to be bilateral. So let's go up here and see what my choices are. Eukaryote, bilateral, so I need anything up here. So let's see. Looks like we start getting into our animals with jaws. And I happen to know that there are such things as jawless fish. Looking them up, they're interesting. So I'm just going to put right here, jawless fish. This might be where you have to do a little bit of extra work to find what you would put there instead. And then I'll make my derived character has a jaw. Then I'll go here. And it looks like right here, I have my leafy sea dragon. So for me, it could be any marine animal that has a jaw. So I'm going to go right here and put leafy sea dragon. All right, so I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go here. I'm just going to put, let's see, I can put any of these actually. I'm going to put a mammal. Let's see, let's go here. Anything above this point has to be a mammal. This is just one specific for my cladogram. There's so many right answers. And then I'd put right here the koala. Or I'd pick any mammal. So the animals just have to make sense with the derived characters. There's so many options for the right answer. But the derived characters, I want to make sure that you don't have anything above the derived character that does not have that trait. So the only way you would be wrong technically is if you have a derived character, but you have something above the line or underneath it and it doesn't belong there based on what we know to be true about that animal. Technically, you could do this whole thing just with animals that you know.